Hey guys, Adu from Denmark here. With every new set that's about to come out from At The Gathering, it seems like we always have spoilers coming out before the season even begin, which mostly turn out to be fake spoilers. For Gate of the Oath, what's the new expansion we're about to have for Magic the Gathering, this also seems to be true, but this time around these spoilers might actually be real, and this time around they might also have a huge impact on the game. Waste is going to be a new mana type we're going to have in Oath of the Gatewatch. I'm not sure yet if this is going to be a permanent thing with every new set we're going to have, but at least for this set it's going to be there. Flavor-wise, it does really make sense since all the addresses will consume the lands, and then in Gate of the Oathwatch will make a new land for themselves, which seems to be really awesome flavor-wise. With this new mana type, we have also got two examples of how it can be used, where one of them is none other than the new version of Kozilek, the Great Distortion, which costs you 10 mana to cast. 8 of them have to be colorless mana, and 2 of them have to be this new mana type. So it means that 8 mana you can use any color or colorless mana, but you have to use 2 of these waste type, which seems like you can't use any color of any colorless mana to use this, but have to be this waste type, which I think is really awesome. One thing though is that it seems really flavor miss that he doesn't cost you 10 mana, where you have to use all 10 mana for this new waste type, because again waste mana is this new version of mana that is being processed by the Eldrazi creatures that lay the land waste, which seems to make sense. So kind of weird that you can still use colored mana or colorless mana to cast them, but it definitely seems like this waste type can only be cast with this type and not colorless or colored mana. If you look at the card, Kozilek is a legendary Eldrazi creature that's a 12/12. When you cast Kozilek, the Great Distortion, if you have fewer than 7 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. He got the Menace mechanic and it can discard a card with converted mana cost X, counter target spell with converted mana cost X. He seems really crazy, especially with Menace, since at least 2 creatures have to block this guy, and they will most definitely die if they don't have 12 in toughness, which is kind of crazy, I think. It also seems nice that you can discard a card with converted mana cost X to counter a spell with converted mana cost X. So it seems like you can really counter a lot of things with him, which seems really awesome. So I definitely think that he's a really nice new. I'm not sure I like this version more than the old one, but I think this new one is actually really nice. We also have a land that uses this new type of mana, which is called Mirror Pool, that enters the battlefield tapped. You can then tap it to add this waste mana to your mana pool. For 2 mana plus a waste mana, you can tap it to sacrifice it to copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You then may choose new targets for the copy. For 4 mana plus 1 of these type waste mana, you may tap it to sacrifice it to put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control. This definitely seems like it belongs in a typical blue and red kind of deck with the copying of instant or sorceries and creatures. But again, with the new mana type, it of course really nice that we have this if you want to cast Kozilek or other things. So that was the stuff I wanted to show today. Flavor-wise, this new mana type just seems to be a really good home run, especially because all the addresses are laying the mana wastes, so it kind of makes good sense. I really hope that in Gate of the Oathwatch we will have a lot of cards that only have waste cost in its mana cost, because it will make more sense if you can't use colorless mana or colored mana to cast them, but only this type of mana. It's a restriction, I know, but it really does make sense, and I'm guessing we will have a lot of cards that interact with this new waste mana. Because it's a new type of mana, I'm having a bit of a hard time thinking that it will only be in Gates of the Oathwatch and will actually expand onto other sets. But it seems like if the Eldrazi aren't part of the planes we're going to, it doesn't make sense to have it. It seems like the next few sets we're going to have Eldrazi creatures on the new planes. Which I don't know about this, because I like that we don't see them all the time, but it seems like from now on we will probably see them a lot more. I mean, they are a big threat to every plane they come to. But for instance, we're going to return to Innistrad, where I most definitely don't want to see these guys and just want to focus on what's happening there with the werewolves and Everton and so on. But at the same time, I'm also really happy about a new sixth color, if you could say that, a purple, not a purple color, but still something that's new. I'm looking forward to see how far we will get with this new mana type. I can't help of feeling bad for Wizards of the Coast that are sitting right now, if these cards are true at least, that are sitting right now and are really disappointing in that they did not show this first, because I'm betting that if this was only a spoil when the spoiler season began, they would be really happy about people's reaction and so on. But now that they are spoiled, I imagine they will be a bit annoyed about this, which is understandable. Anyway, you can subscribe to me if you want. Whenever there are new spoilers coming out for Oath of the Gatewatch and in general new cards for Magic, I'll be making a new video. You're more welcome to leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of this new land type and these two new cards you have got for Magic Gathering. Until next time, have fun, guys.